I absolutely love your website.
Thank
As soon as you go
you.
on, those videos pop right up, and you're talk about intention. You get to feel your passion, and people get to not only hear but see and read and really get a grasp for what it is that you're doing.
Fantastic.
It's really important as well that if you have an interview, make sure you get a good night's rest, so you're alert, you're perky, that you dress for success, you have good hygiene as well. And I also think that you eat some different fruits or vegetables or something that gives you some good energy.
Yes.
Drink a lot of water. If you're a coffee drinker, that's okay too. Make sure you drink your coffee if you're a coffee drinker. I've never had coffee before. But I often think
I've heard that on one of the morning programs that 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day keeps Alzheimer's away.
It
so
does.
this is a good disclaimer. We're just reporting what we hear and what we know works, but there's nothing in stone. But yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
I think having good rest. I often, when I was doing job coaching and also when I ran the Buffalo Employment and Training Center, I would encourage people to go for a little walk, a couple times a week. Go for a little walk, get some exercise. I always speak with a physician, but that little sweat, that little time to escape, walk around the mall a couple extra times or walk around your neighborhood.
Especially when the weather's nice. Get outside and get that fresh air.
It gives you a couple things. Number one, it gives you a chance to get some cardio or some exercise. 2, it allows you to get a different environment and a chance to think through your day, think about your job search, leads you need to follow up on, and it helps you to reflect while you're getting a little personal time. If you're on a treadmill or if you're out jogging or biking or whatever it is, it'll be really good for you.
Absolutely.
Andrea, you look like you're ready to jump in
Yeah, I
on
am,
that
because
one. Yes.
I am so cheerleading that. It's not even funny. I really can emphasize that coffee can be a wonderful stimulant, when you're really exhausted or you're not feeling that terribly well and you want a quick, kind of kicking in of adrenaline. However, I've switched recently over to juicing, to raw juicing, and I can say it's revolutionized me and my energy level so that it's more even. It used to just be more jittery after coffee, and I've seen some of my clients drink coffee and they're very jittery before an interview and kind of reactive. So
That's a
don't
good
have too
point.
much coffee, and
Before
I
an
think
interview.
there are healthier alternatives, like as you mentioned, walking. What I typically will do when I'm trying to psych myself into doing those employer phone calls and reaching out to job candidates and employers is I'll just take a quick 10 to 15-minute walk around the block and I will listen to a motivational tape. Tony Robbins. There are so many different types of motivational speakers. You may think it's a little bit corny, but it works.
It does
psychs
work.
you into your best.
You know what else I use those tapes is at night. There's some beautiful tapes that they will use not to perk you up and motivate you, but to actually listen to before you go to sleep, because there's another really good healthy tip. What are you listening to when you fall asleep? Because your brain is still listening even when you're drifting off.
Yes,
so those
I do
tapes
that too.
are
Positive
really good
subliminals
ones.
too.
The time is flying by. We just have a few more minutes left, and I know that I think you may have a couple of words to those with disabilities. And Antoine, you have a few words to ex-offenders so that we can be encouraging. Andrea, go ahead.
Absolutely. Well, we have a Disabilities Mentoring Day coming up, a career fair at the Buffalo Public Library, which is right downtown, right on Washington. You probably know exactly where it is. We're going to have a career fair coming up with employers kind of doing these 20 to 30-minute presentations in the West Room. So they're actually going to be doing, some information on their company, getting out information on their hiring protocols, some workforce readiness tips, and also consumers of ours that have successfully landed employment in their field. So we don't want to just show the typical individual with a disability who's, say, an entry-level cleaner or food service, or at least what people stereotypically think are a person with a disability, but we're looking at actual people who are human resource managers, engineers, and higher level positions that have made it successfully to impart their tips to other job seekers.
And they can follow you on Facebook, because that's just one of many events that you
we do
produce,
a lot of career fairs,
so that they can know when the different dates and times are.
Absolutely.
And Antoine, you want to be encouraging to ex-offenders, because they struggle too in various ways.
Yes, unfortunately in Buffalo, each month anywhere between 300 to 600 people return to Buffalo from state or federal correction facilities. And so many of them struggle with employment, and in fact, within the first 2 years of being released from prison, they're more likely to go back to jail. So there's a new program that I helped start at the Buffalo Employment and Training Center. It's headed by Otis Glover. You can reach him at 856-5627, where they're helping people who are ex-offenders, whether they're recently out of jail or if they've been out of jail for a number of years, with job readiness training and skills, providing individualized training in over 40 different career fields, and helping them have more confidence in their competence.
Beautiful.
And that's extremely important, because a lot of ex-offenders get terrified when people ask them why did they go to jail. So there's there's a good program out there at BETC, 856-JOBS. Reach out to Otis Glover and go to work.
And we're going to follow you on Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and on Next Level Western New York and at Innovative Placements. And we are out of time. Thank you both so much.
It's amazing.
You absolutely have to come back again.
Can't wait.
And stay tuned. Keep watching. Reach out. Grab them. Call them. Follow them, because your health matters.
That's right.
Hi, I'm Joe DeMarco, founder and volunteer pilot for Wings Flights of Hope. At Wings, we know that health matters, and we are there to transport people when they need to travel for their medical care. We often see people that need to travel to other cities and get the best care that's available, and that's the purpose of Wings, is to never have transportation to ever stand in the way of someone receiving the best medical care available. Keep watching Health Matters and learn about all the things that are available to help people for a better life.
Hi, I'm Jill O'Hara from Roads to Wellness, your holistic healthcare consultant and proud sponsor of Health Matters, where we bring you important information concerning your health. I know that most of us experience some distress or disease at one point or another, but I'm also aware that inside of us is a natural healer. I hope that you'll continue to view this program on your road to wellness.
Thank you, Matthew Sauer from Mattress and More, who helps to keep this program on the air. We appreciate your sponsorship, and we also appreciate you educating us on the importance of what we're sleeping on for 8 hours a night. Your health matters, so stay tuned, keep watching, and email us to let us know how much you appreciate all this great info.